We are in an age where one-to-one device adoption and even BYOD is on the rise in most schools. The future of learning is increasingly interactive, individualized, and full of real-world experience with information on demand. Technology provides students with creativity and choice, and most importantly, higher levels of thinking. Technology opens the doors to discover the world, learn collaboration skills, and take responsibility, all while observing and mastering a curriculum. From digital textbooks that help students visualize and interact with complex concepts, to apps and platforms that adapt to the needs of the students and their teachers, this technology is real, and its capacity to improve students' education is profound. However, the average school has about the same connectivity, bandwidth, and security as a typical American home would, although it serves 200 times as many users. Sadly, fewer than 20% of educators say that their school's network meets their teaching needs today. Conversely, both of the approved assessment tests of Common Core are computer adaptive and are required to be taken on digital devices. Not only are many districts scrambling to figure out how to improve, update, and add technology so students can actually take the tests, but they don't have the infrastructure, connectivity, and management to support the new devices themselves. As a matter of fact, a recent report put out by the Pioneer Institute estimates that the cost of transition to Common Core for school districts will be approximately $16 billion over the next 7 years. Enter E-Rate, a federal program overseen by the Federal Communications Commission that provides discounts to assess most schools and libraries in the United States to obtain affordable telecommunications and internet access. The E-Rate program is funded through the universal service fee charged to companies that provide telecommunications and services, and it's administered by the Universal Services Administrative Company's Schools and Libraries Division to ensure that schools, school districts, libraries, and library systems can apply for and potentially receive E-Rate funding. So, how much funding is available? Commitments for E-Rate are determined by funding year, which runs this time from July 1st, 2018 through June 20th, 2019, and consists of $3.99 billion in available funding. Adjusted annually for inflation, unused funds from a previous funding year may also be rolled over into the next funding year. What devices actually qualify for E-Rate funding? Well, discounts range from 20% to 90% and are broken down into two categories, which include everything from internet service providers that offer high-speed connectivity to the hardware itself, such as access points, antennas, cabling, firewalls, network switches, routers, even racks or UPSs, power supplies, wireless LAN controllers, and much more. Full access to telecommunications and information resources make it possible to offer a rich teaching and learning environment in schools and in libraries. But for these institutions to provide a high level of service necessary for their students and patrons, the cost can be great. Telecommunication and internet access for hardware needed for assembling and maintaining local networks and the machines can stretch budgets that are already under stress. The E-Rate program ensures that schools and libraries can obtain all of these items at affordable rates. So, with opportunity for additional funding available and the increasing demand being placed on your current network, is it time to upgrade? What are a few ways to check prior to your next big student device rollout? One very effective way is to schedule what's known as a Wi-Fi audit with your IT professional. A Wi-Fi audit will take the topography of your school's building into consideration, analyzing the current number of devices, anticipating the room for growth, and making sure that they provide a heat map to identify where new access points will need to be placed, ensuring redundancy and resiliency in your network and even in your internet service provider. Last but not least is the consideration for security and manageability. In many cases, a current updated network will allow for cloud-based management, meaning no matter where or when issues arise, the IT administrator or even your managed service provider can be alerted and the issue can be addressed. Is your school in need of a network refresh? Get in touch with your IT professional today for more information on E-Rate funding and school district network recommendations, or to schedule a Wi-Fi audit.